Hello, everybody. I just finished my 3-month dreadlock update video thingy, but it's extremely windy outside, so I decided I'm going to sit in my car and make another one. Not an update video, but if you can see from the caption thingy, whatever, it's about having dreadlocks and getting lice, and what you can do basically to get rid of it. And I'm sure you can look online and see a shit ton of different ways that you can get rid of lice when you have dreadlocks, or even if you don't. But I'm just gonna tell you guys, what I did to get rid of mine. It's really simple. I poured straight up alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, on my head, and rubbed it in, make sure it was everywhere, and did my best to breathe. And I wore a shower cap over top of it and stayed like that for a few hours. And the alcohol kind of dries on your hair, so after about an hour and a half, you should resaturate your hair again. Basically, it suffocates the bugs. It doesn't really do anything to the nits that I'm aware of, but you'll have to do this again in like 3 or 4 days. I do my hair every 4 days now. I also used vinegar, just like regular vinegar, and just basically did the same thing, cover your head with it, wear a shower cap for a few hours, and then wash it out. Also, what I use to wash my hair is the Dr. Bronner's soap. I have the little travel ones, and honestly, you guys don't need to buy like those big bottles. You can if you want, but what I did was I bought the little 2-ounce bottles. I have 6 of them, so I have one of each that they had, so I pick my favorite. But I have that, and I also have just straight up tea tree oil, and I just put a little bit in my hand and rub it around and get it all sudsy first, and then rub it on my head at the scalp, and then work my way down the dreadlocks to clean them. And the tea tree oil will help prevent you getting lice, and also the vinegar helps remove the nits from your hair. It loosens whatever it is that makes it stick to your hair. So you guys can try that if you're in that sort of predicament. I thought I heard a dog. Also, I use tea tree oil diluted with water in a spray bottle and just spritz it all over my head. There was a dog right there. I'm not crazy. Anyway, yeah, just spritz it all over your head. Not long after doing the alcohol, my scalp was kind of dry, and which made it really itchy and stuff, and so the tea tree oil, it helped with that. Another thing I used to wash my hair that worked really good was I mixed tea tree oil, I poured it into baby shampoo, the bottle, and just shook it up and used that, and that worked really good. I like doing that. Because the Dr. Bronner stuff doesn't really suds up. I can't really tell where it's at on my hair. And it seems to just... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. This is completely random, but if I can find it, it's all tangled. I'll show you guys my necklace. I have to get up close. You can see it all. My friend's friend or brother or whatever made this for me, below glass. It's got a little mushroom in it, if you can tell. It was really fun to watch. There's a hair. It's not my hair either. But also, it is a very good idea to have somebody go through your hair for you. Because obviously, you can't comb your hair because you have dreadlocks. So, just have a friend go through and get out as many bugs and nits as they can. The nits, mine went down, if I can even show you guys, my mom checked for me, and she checked about 2 inches down my dreadlock, which should be that far. But apparently when I went in, they checked down to about right here, just pulling it apart and looking inside the dreadlock. and you could see where there were nits, and they didn't check to see if they were alive or not when I went to the doctor last to get a doctor's note, but I mean, they let me go back to work. One thing, which if you've seen my 3-month dreadlock update, then I've already said this in the video, but my work has recently told me that if I don't comb out my dreadlocks and wash my hair, that I can't come back to work. So, like, basically give me the ultimatum, keep my dreads or keep my job. And I told him straight up that I'm not taking out my dreadlocks again. I mean, I treat my hair every 4 days. I use the tea tree oil, like I told you guys. I even wash with it. I use the spray. I do everything I can to prevent it, but it seems like it's causing an issue, and I don't know, people just, what my manager had thought was that people with dreadlocks get lice more often, which it's not. Just because you have dreadlocks, it doesn't mean you're more prone to getting lice. I mean, it's harder to get rid of. It's a hell of a lot harder. But, I mean, I've had dreadlocks since January of this year. I mean, it was 2 other sets, but I have had dreadlocks, and I didn't get lice once until, like I said, just a few weeks ago. But, I mean, I've had siblings that are in school that have gotten it, several times, and I mean, I never had gotten it from them. So, I mean, I really don't. I have to disagree with that people with dreadlocks aren't more prone to having lice versus people who don't. I don't know. I seem like I'm in a really bad mood when I make this video, and I apologize if I seem hostile, but I've just been having a really shitty week. Really shitty. But I wanted to put a little bit of information on YouTube for you guys, in case you were in the same predicament as I was. I don't advise telling your work that you have lice, though, because then you could possibly get fired. So, just treat your hair, and like I said, go through and try and get out as much as you can. But, hope it helps. And if you have any, like, advice from me or whatever, or, like, anybody, like, post in the comments, like, if you've had lice and you've had a different way of getting rid of it other than, vinegar or alcohol. Thanks for watching. Peace.